Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing, Jones. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw pulled in by Aguilar. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Nelson Aguilar has moved around a little bit in the NFL with stops in Philadelphia and Las Vegas. But last year in New England, was brought in as a free agent to stretch the field and make big catches. His turn this time for a target, and he gives them a 1st down.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. Operating from the gun, Jones dancing to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. Harris running straight ahead, and he's across midfield and into Miami territory. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Jones. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. In a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick 6, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
This one fielded at the 5. Hills hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They hand this off to Harris. Had a nice move, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. Parker's got it for a Patriots touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. This will be fielded inside the 5. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action, now it's Tua. And Cook has it, left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On play action, here's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They'll run on first down. Edmonds. Devin McCourty brings him down. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Tua going to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. After one, 14-6 our score. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short. 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Sanders' kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Jones in the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Jones throw into the hands of Henry here. He's got room at the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 14. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Off-play action. Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Now, hang on. We got an injured player down there. Oh, boy, that's Odell Beckham Jr. OBJ, who's hurting. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Matt Judon in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 19. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. The kick by Sanders is good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback. New England's offense set to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. Back to throw again. Oh, Jones has just thrown his third interception. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take it. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Patriots will take over here just shy of the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This one to Bourne out on the left side. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. To throw again on second down. Jones. He's going to look downfield for Henry. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Jones on 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Parker. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Emmanuel Ogbah. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Folks' kick is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. On the move to his left. Going up top for Miller. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The offense and QB Mac Jones running back out. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half. And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. That spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their legs.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Jones. He gets it complete to Harris. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Watch out for Hill on the return. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Now a give to Edmonds. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Here's Edmonds. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 2nd and 12, Tua able to get away. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Throwing, Jones. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Jones. Throwing the out route, he's got Parker. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Yeah, They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So on 4th down, Jones jogs off, and on comes a longtime vet, Nick Folk, for the Pats field goal try. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, they're able to come away with the interception, Charles. They aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6. They'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Play action. Now it's Tua. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 39 yards. And the Dolphins have cut the lead back down to 2. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
The two are going to try and throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They run again with Harris. They find some open field. There he goes, left side. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
3rd down. As a defender, all you're thinking about is getting off the field. How do you stop this last play? But if you don't wrap up when you tackle and you play it back like this, all of a sudden he's taking it to the house. And now you're looking at each other wondering, what did we do wrong on that play?
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes this a 9-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua on the screen. This is Edmonds. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill.
On the ball. On the ball.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Now a give, running left is Harris. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now in Miami. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. New England on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them. 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there? Yeah. Maybe that extra hut, that extra emphasis on it, got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Jones now on 3rd down. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And that'll keep this a 9-point game. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Tua. And Miller with it over the middle. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. Tua now on 1st down. Oh, no, he lost the football. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. On play action, here's Tua. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he hits the upright but it carries in anyway. With plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And that'll move him back within 6 now. The distance wasn't the problem, but he did need some help from the right upright, and he got it. A little kiss and in.
Yeah, unfortunately caught on the inside of the upright, and that pushed it through. This isn't like a baseball foul pole where you hit any part of it and it counts. It's got to go through the post. If he hits it on the outside, that's no good.
So the Patriots coming out now.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
And that's on Austin Jackson, 1st-round pick in 2020.
Let's go.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Matt Judon getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Sanders' kick is good, and that will bring the deficit back down to 3.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3 to a starting field position like that. 3's not what you're banking on.
No, you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
And now out come the Patriots.
4th quarter, they cling to a 3-point lead after the field goal a moment ago, and it's certainly a very critical drive with still a good chunk of time remaining.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On the give, this is Harris. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they've got a fourth down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Sanders' kick is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
Jones. They're delivering the comebacker here, connecting with Parker. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Jones. Going deep here for Parker. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Jones. Pass complete to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Jones. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And this returnable for Hill. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And they will take over 1st and... Now Thompson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Matt Judon. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Thompson. On the run. He'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
First down, Thompson.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away there.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Thompson, a quick slant to Hill.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
And his kick is good. From 52 yards away, he gets it to go. And it'll be a good time in South Beach tonight. The Dolphins have won the game.
Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Dolphins, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the. Ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gon' give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Now salute the general. TGLX got plans, yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they in for. If it coming like this on the intro, what they here for? If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like Venmo. If this music don't work out, I know how to get it from my ends low. How you feel though? Cause hey, they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping us. They ain't try to steal my style. I'm feeling like I just shop it. Can't trust them cause they not my. Cause we worried about getting figures. All my ain't father figures, just know my quick to pop it.
Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time.